Toes and knees facing forward. Place your hands on your hips and just start to curl your toes under, warming up those toes, warming up your feet. So you're just trying to grab something in front of you, curl those toes under. 4, 3, 2, 1. Point your foot, curl those toes under, really stretch the top of your foot, and then roll that ankle side to side. Change to the other side. Point that left toe. Add a little pressure with that floor. Beautiful. Toes and knees facing forward, popping one heel up at a time, pressing those heels down into the ground. Let's turn this into a knee lift. Pressing off the balls of your feet, driving your thigh to the sky. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping out nice and wide, keeping those hands on your hips, toes out, heels in, slowly lower. 2 down, 2 up, down, 2. Raise those arms right in front. They open wide as you lower. Squeeze your bum as you stand without arching your back. Chest opens, elbows are high. Here's 3. Stand up nice and tall. Here's 2. Last one, hold it down nice and low. Tuck your tail under, pulse. 8, 7, 6. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your hips, straighten your right leg and then your left. Speed it up. Side to side. You don't have to ever speed it up if you don't want to. Keep it slow. Little addition, sweeping your fingers towards the floor. Your belly still pulls in. Your chest and booty still reach in opposite directions. 4, 3, 2. Lift your chest up, reaching and sweeping your hands front to back. 4, 3. Take this overhead, bicep to ear. Good. Shoulders away from your ears. 4, 3, 2. Hands on your hips. Step tap. Side to side. Every time you stand and straighten a leg, squeeze your bum, pressing the eyes of your hips forward. 4, 3, 2. Rotate your chest side to side. You can slow this down. Front, center, side. Or you can speed it up. You have 4, 3, 2. Face the front of the room. Nice wide stance. Bend your knees, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, lower down 2 more times. Squeeze your bum. Last one. Lower your hands down, heel toe, your weight is standing. Let's get started. You always want to have a sturdy surface, so hooking it up onto your mat, all 4 legs on your mat to prevent it from sliding, yes? Toes and knees facing forward. I'm going to stay facing like this. You should face your chair. Hips are facing that chair, releve. Lower down. Hey, guess what? You can always do this against the wall. You don't even need a chair. Zip up your pants. Press those heels with control. Lift. I'll stay facing this way so you can see me. I like to be at an angle so you can see part of my front and part of my back so you have a better idea of what I'm doing. Hands on your hips. Lift. Beautiful. Stay off of those heels. Bend your knees and sink your hips. Good. Pressing into those big toes. Sink your booty down and back. Good. Zip your knees together. Belly in. Press it away from those thighs. You have 8, 7, 6. Here's 4, 3. Hold it down nice and low. Hold. Good. Good. Now we're just going to draw a happy face with our hips. Side to side. Right to the top of that hip is drawing a happy face. A U. 8, 6. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Releve all the way up. Straighten those legs. Lower down. Heels come together. Toes are out wide. Releve. Up and down. Lift and lower. Here's 3, 2. Stay up off of those heels. Lift it up 1 inch. 8. Higher, higher, higher. Here's 4, 3. Stay off of your heels. Press those heels down, down, and down. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your heels all the way down. Bend your knees and sink your hips. Lift your heels up tall. Straighten your legs. Lower those heels together to connect at the bottom. Knees bend, heels rise, legs straighten, heels lower and connect. One more, slow. Out, lift tall, squeeze down and back. Bend your knees, sink your hips, lift your heels up, walk your heels together. Good, so your legs are making a diamond shape, right? So I want you to make a nice wide diamond. Press your knees and thighs out and into the back. 8, 7, 6, draw your belly in. 4, 3, hold it low, hold it low. Good, so there's no weight hanging into this chair. It's just for balance. You can always drop to your heels if you need that extra stabilization. We often have a stick or a Swiffer. You always grab a chair. Here's more balance, here's more stability. Good, are you still holding? Awesome. 4, 3, 2, press your thighs back, squeeze, pull, lift. Ribs off your hip. Press and squeeze it. Looks like this from the side. 8, 7, belly in. 6, 5. Here's 4, 3. Lower down. 3 counts. 3, 2. Up for 1. 3, 2, 1. Stand and lift. You do not have to drop your bum all the way to your heels. I want you to be low, lower, your lowest. It's your class, not mine. I was a gymnast. I'm partly cheating up here being able to do some of this stuff, right? Here we go. Down. 3, 2, 1. One more like this. 3, 2, down. 4, up. 4, 4, 3, 2, up. 4, 4, 3, 2. Stand again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. 4, 3. You should be able to do this without the balance of your chair. It's just small support. One more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those heels down. Shake your legs out. I want your chair on the other side. Now you're in a wide second position, so toes and knees a little more than hip distance apart. Bend your knees, sink your hips, small pulse. 8, 7, your arm is long, shoulder down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, lift your heels up, releve, straighten your legs, lower those heels down. Knees bend, heels rise, legs straighten, heels lower down. One more time. Down. Lift. Draw your belly in. Chest is open. Squeeze your bum. Good. Bend your knees. Sink your hips. Rise off of those heels. Pulse. Just small, right? So plug your big toes into the floor. You need to squeeze your butt cheeks together. Squeeze them together. Lift your ribs off of your hips. Ears, shoulders, hips. All stacked. 8, 7, 6. Here's 4, 3, hold it low, right heel down and up. Down and up, 2 more like this. Left heel, let's go. 4, 3, 2, both heels, let's go. Down, press and squeeze, heels together, lift them tall, in towards your midline. 4, 3, 2, keep your heels lifted, keep them up, bend your knees a little more, press your thighs back behind you. Good, so I want this to be a thigh master workout, remember that? So as much as you're pressing your thighs down and back, I want you to press and squeeze your inner thighs to close, down and up. Here we go. 8, 7, 6. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Straighten your legs. Stay off of your heels. We're lowering down. 3, 2, up for 1. Here it is. 3, 2, up for 1. Drop your heels if that feels better. Sometimes you'll be able to feel a movement, feel an exercise, feel a muscle activating a little more with a small adjustment. So lower those heels if you need to. 1 more time. 3, 2, 1. 4 and 4. Down. 4, 3, 2. Control and lift. 4, 3, squeeze those butt cheeks together. Down, 2, zip it all in. Up, 4, 3. You feel that? 2 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and squeeze. Yeah, like you're sucking up through a straw. Down, 2, 3, suck in. 3, 2, beautiful. Small little plies and stand. Yes. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Just for your way to standing. Keep that chair on your mat. Just turn it around. Good. Now you got a little tabletop. Your hands are on your hips. You're facing the chair. Your kneecaps are facing the ceiling, and I want you to lift those toes up so your toes tap on top of that table, chair, up and down. You feel how much your abs have to work and activate? You feel your thighs and your hips lighting up? Your belly is tight. Your bum is squeezing. Tap. Beautiful. Now continue that tap, but open up your hip. Draw your knee out to the side. So I want your pinky toe to draw towards the mat. Towards the mat, towards your chair. Out and in. Here's 3, 2. Knees up, facing center for 4, 3, 2. Knees out to the side for 4. Out to the side. Side tap. Here we go. Let's add some arms. Knees to the ceiling. Arms up and down. 2, 1. Knees out to the side. Your arms are crossing. Little twist. Little twist. Arms down in front. Knees facing forward. Up to the sky for 4. Here's 2. Good. Twist and rotate. Open. Your hips are relaxed. Your knees are drawing out. Your pinky toe is on the floor. Up at the top. Knees high. Knees high. 2 more like this. Good. Stay here with your hips open. Good. Are you cheating and letting your foot rest on that floor? Are you resting on that chair? Let's pick up the speed to see if you can find your abs. Right and left. Lower and lift. Good. Your option. Remove that chair. Find a little toe tap. As you get stronger, as you find more balance, bring that leg up higher. 8, 7, open up your chest. Big presentation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Move that chair over to the side. Grab yourself a drink. You need your ball. Making your way onto your back. Let's find a nice big inhale in case your heart rate is up too high. Lower down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Slow your heart rate always before taking it down to the floor, right? So anytime you transition from up to down, down to up, take your time. Nice and smooth. Make sure your heart rate isn't jumping out of your chest before you take it down to the floor. Let's do it. You're on your booty and on your back. I want this ball bending or laying down on your back, bending your knees, bringing your knees up towards your chest, lifting your hips up, and then placing that ball right at the small of your back, right at your hips. Now, just straighten your legs. Think about your body like a tricycle. If you have 3 points of stability, it will be easier. It won't make it easy, it will be easier. So open your arms nice and wide. For more of a challenge, your hands can be closer towards your hips. Arms out. Now focus on your ankles, knees that are stacked on top of your hips. Flex your feet. Keep your heels together, drawing your toes out to the side. Lengthen through the inside of your thigh. So from your pelvis all the way in towards your heels, find length to the ceiling. Bend your knees down, open up like a froggy, and then press the bottom of your feet all the way up to the ceiling. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Press and squeeze. Lower, lower, lift, and lift. With this ball at your tail, you are forced to have a pelvic tilt. So you're automatically protecting your low back. That's good. Open up your chest, pressing your shoulder blades into the mat underneath you. Your knees are drawing out to the side, and then you're zipping up your inner thighs. Knees out, zip up. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Press it open. Find length in your back body. So I still want you to reach your tail beyond that ball, reaching the crown of your head beyond the top of your mat. 2 more. Down, 2, press it up and squeeze. Last one. Lower, 2. Beautiful. Flex and point. Flex and point. Good. So this is a little easier, less movement. So let's see if we can walk our hands closer towards the mat. Down and up. Little challenge. Bending your elbows, pressing your forearms into the floor. Extra challenge. Reaching your hands right towards the ceiling. Here's 3, 2, 1. Keeping your feet flexed, bending your elbows, lowering your hands down, palms on the mat. Squat down like a frog. And this time, instead of reaching the base of your feet to the ceiling, I want you to reach your base of your feet beyond your mat and then draw them back into a frog. Heels towards your bum, and then stretch all the way back up to the ceiling. So you're drawing an L with your heels. Shoot it out. Heels in. Reach to the ceiling. Do that again. Down, out, in, and up. One more time. Lower, down, out, in, up. Good. Keep your feet flexed. Pull your toes towards your shins. Drop your heels towards the back or the top of your mat, and then bend your knees. Bring your heels to your bums, and then draw your feet up straight. Let's do that again. Lower your heels down, bend your knees, heels come towards your booty, and then pressing the base of your feet up to the ceiling. Heels drop, knees bend, pressing up to the sky. 2 more. Draw it in. Push with intention. Last one. Pull it in. Good. We're going to do that backwards. Bend your knees, heels to your bum, pressing your heels out long, then bringing and scooping those heels to the ceiling. Bend your knees, open up your hips, press them along your mat. Now scoop to the ceiling. Lower down. Anytime you do an ab exercise, the more challenging it is when you try to bring your heels all the way towards your mat. So to make it effective for you, keep your heels up a little higher if that's what you need, right? You are focusing on your low back. That needs to be straight. That needs to be tucked in order to be straight. Yes? One more. Pressing it out. Beautiful. Point and roll those ankles, point those toes. Couple circles in each direction, bending your knees, lifting your hips up, lowering down, scooting that ball out to the side, bringing your knees into your chest, rocking side to side. Good. Drawing your knees open, reaching your hands on the inside of your legs, flexing your feet, your peace fingers grab for your big toes, flexing your feet, driving those knees outside of your shoulders, and then pulling those toes, flexing those feet, driving your thighs towards the floor, and then rock side to side. This is a happy baby. Good. So your spine is imprinted onto the mat. I'm sure it's a sweat print, right? Very nice. Bend your knees in towards your chest. Extend your left leg out long. Bring that left leg back in. Extend your right leg out long. Bring that right knee in. Extend your left leg. Take that right knee, cross it over your body, drop it off over the left edge of your mat. Open up that arm. Nice big inhale, nice big exhale. Using that that's your left hand, right on top of that right thigh, pushing that knee, finding that twist in your back body, rolling onto your back, both knees up towards your chest, that right leg extends, that left knee drives in, and then cross that left knee over towards the right side, off of the right side of your mat, extend that left arm. Your right hand is on top of your thigh, pressing that knee down, reaching and opening up your shoulder, pressing that left shoulder blade towards the mat. Deep breaths, in and out. Coming onto your back body, bending your knees, slowly rolling up to a seated position, crossing your ankles, coming into a tabletop position. Your spine is long, your palms are on the ground, pulling your shoulders away from your ears, looking forward. Find some stabilization in your core. Your hips are strong, your belly is in. Beautiful. Curling your toes underneath your heels, straightening your legs, lifting your hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Walking your hands back to meet your feet, and then slowly rolling all the way up. Here's something I want to work on. Your ears and your shoulders, you always want to keep those in line, right? So move your head side to side, and then take one hand and press your head into that hand. Now open up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. You feel that in the back upper body, in your traps, the back of your arm. Here's 3, push into it. 2, good, let's do that on the other side. Press and push. So I'm pushing my head into my hand, pushing my hand into my head. Here's 8, 7, long neck, this shoulder's away from your ear. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Both hands right on the outside of your face, pressing it in. Shift right, left. Press and push your head into your palms, right? You feel the strength in your neck. Make sure your chin is away from your chest. Yes, this will prevent this type of walking, right? Everybody's texting like this. You're training your neck to be like this all the time. Not in bar. Shoulders down, chest is expanded. Push away. Keep your elbows high. Good, now let's just extend one arm out. Press long. Open up. Peel your chest open. Squeeze your back body. Here's 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take one palm. Press your forehead into your hand. Press your hand into your forehead. Press. Release. Press. Release. Keep your forehead relaxed. Keep your jaw in line. So don't let that chin fall forward. Good. Switch hands. Press in. Release. Press. Release. Here's 4, 3. Your belly is in. Ribs are off of your hips. Roll those shoulders up, down, and back. 3, 2, 1. Reach your hands up. One hand grabs one wrist. Your hips pop over. Reach up. Find length from your pinky finger all the way down your arm. Open up your armpit all the way down the side of your body. Right into your hip, right into your leg. Let's change sides. Hips to the other side. Reach that palm up to the sky. That wrist, whichever hip is out, that's the wrist that's pulling up that opposite arm. Good. Lower your hands down, center your hips, heel toe your way to first position. Your heels are together, your toes are turned out. Roll your shoulders up, down, and back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, opening up your chest, your hands clasped behind your back, right where your tail and your thumbs meet. Tuck under, bend your knees, squeezing your shoulder blades, lengthening through your elbows, driving those knuckles towards the floor. Draw your belly in. Hips are heavy, ribs are light. Keep your posture, release your grip, straighten your legs, curtsy down. Awesome job.